Hello everyone, this is me, that divination witch. I hope you're all doing well. I'm back with another witchy video. This one is a request from my series talking about different encounters I've had with spirits, deities, spirit guides, all sorts. Now, this lady is a Norse goddess. Her name is Sif, and she is an amazing goddess. I say that all the time, I know, but she is. She's a nice lady to be around. I have not worked with this lady, but I have spoke with her several times for other people. So I'm going to tell you my experience with her and how I see her. It's my UPG, but I hope it helps someone. You asked for it. Here we go. Let's talk about Sif. Let's get into it. If you're new here, I just want to say hello and welcome. My name's Sarah. I go by that divination witch online, and this is a witchy safe space. So I set up this channel to help people, try and be down to earth with the information I share and help people out. So if you've got a question, ask it. No question is a silly question. I try and answer, if not make a video. So put it below if you've got one. And if you want to support me any further, I've also got a link tree below with a shop and a Patreon where I do readings. So again, if you're interested, please check it out, and I hope you stick around and hit subscribe. Like I say, I've not worked with Sif myself, but I have spoke with her several times for other people. Who is she? So from my knowledge and from my experience with her, she's a Norse goddess of the harvest and of fertility. She was Thor's wife. Very beautiful. And I know I say this a lot, but a lot of goddesses are beautiful, especially in their own way. Now, typically, she appears as a woman with long, like Rapunzel long, golden hair. Golden hair that shimmers and shines. It's astounding. Her hair, even in the mythologies, it's her most valuable asset, sort of thing. There's a story in the mythologies that Loki cut off her hair, and it was a whole thing. And even now, Loki thinks that's funny. Whether it happened or not, he thinks that's hilarious. It's not hilarious, it's not. I mean, I'm laughing because it's like, oh my gosh. I would be so annoyed, even though my friend calls me half a skinhead, because I am half a skinhead, do have this undercut going on. I've had it for years. But if somebody chopped all my hair off, I'd be like, what are you doing? I'd feel like an egg. Hair is an important part of a person's personality, whether it's so beautiful like Sif's or not, really. It's a part of us. It's how we express ourselves. It's important. So, that's not okay. But that's one of her famous myths, that he did that to her. But besides the point, her hair, the reason I'm going on and on about her hair is Thor loved it. He loved that about his wife. He still does. I feel that. Like, he has a thing about it. But it's symbolic. It's symbolic of the harvest. It reminds me of corn and wheat in a field. It reminds me of how precious and valuable that is. And I feel like it's her saying that it took her time to grow and nurture her hair that everyone seems to love, especially her husband, finds it beautiful. Time, effort, energy to grow and nurture it into a beautiful thing. Well, that's what the harvest is. That's what fertility is. You're growing and nurturing a life. It takes time and effort and energy, and what you put into it is what you get out. If you don't feed your children, they're not going to grow properly. If you don't feed your crops, they ain't going to grow, and then you're going to be screwed when it's winter time and nothing grows and you've got no food. So that's what she symbolizes. She, like I say, has this lovely head of hair. Aside from that, she's quite curvy lady, actually. She isn't like modern day beauty standards. And what are beauty standards? Let's not even get into that, because I'm certainly not one to go by that. But she is very curvaceous in a beautiful way. I know she's got nothing to do with this pantheon, but it makes me think of Aphrodite, and as in, the statues of Aphrodite where she is actually really curvy in those statues. It's like that, like voluptuous. She's like Marilyn Monroe in a way. She really makes me think of that, Sif. She's just so beautiful. A curvaceous woman with a BBL. Yeah, very beautiful. Now, when I see her, I don't normally see her in a full suit of armour or anything like some other Norse goddesses. She's normally just wearing a simple dress. Not to say that she can't fight, but she's not like, say, Freya, who is known to be a warrior. Even Skadi, even though Skadi isn't a goddess of war or anything, she's, a soldier kind of vibe. But Sif, not so much. Her husband does that. Even though, he's the god of thunder, he's nothing like Marvel, to be honest, but not like in the movies, though. Maybe I should speak about him at some point. But, she's like a beautiful wife and a loving, caring, kind wife. That's who she is. She has power. She's saying, pulling the apron strings. It's like she doesn't have to, go fight and get dirty herself. She can do it in a more tactful way. It's like the matriarch. That's who Sif is, the matriarch. Now, if you were to work with Sif or worship Sif, well, she can help you with changes in your life, especially if you're a woman, a bit like Frigg or Frigga. She can help you come into terms with being a motherhood, changes in the way you are. And I know that myself, even though I'm not a mother, I'm in that stage of life. And even if you don't have kids, you do still change as a woman, especially once you get a bit older and a bit wiser. I don't know about that, but your perspective on things totally shifts. I think that's as a collective, not just women, everyone. She can help with that change because she is like a mother, she's in the mother aspect. And if you have something you're working on, and this could literally be having kids, raising children, but it could be something creative. It could be a project you're nurturing. Say you're trying to grow a business, or, you are starting an artistic project, you're painting a picture or something. For all she's not a goddess of the arts per se, doesn't mean she doesn't like that, and clearly she likes beautiful things. She can help with that kind of nurturing, growing energy. She's good at supporting you and giving you that energy. So I would say to call on her for something like that. And she may very well call on you, if you need help with a certain stage in your life, Now, I'm asking her as I'm talking, I feel like her energy's here. She likes the colour yellow a lot. And I get that. I see the colour yellow, also gold. But which god doesn't like gold, she's saying. Who doesn't like gold? Come on. But yes, colour yellow and daffodils and sunshine and springtime. But also she likes yellow in the autumn, where the leaves are all crunchy, and that, when you get leaves that are yellow and orange, and she likes that kind of vibe as well. So she's not just, say, springtime goddess. She likes spring to autumn time normally as her favourite times of year. The two equinoxes. Are the equinox? Oh my God, I'm a bad witch. The two changes in season is what I'll say. We're coming out of the winter, life's coming, and then we're reaping our rewards. And well, with her being a harvest goddess, that makes sense. So yes, she likes that. She likes offerings of flowers. She's putting, like I say, daffodils, sunflowers in my head, tulips, pink cherry blossom looking things. That's what I'm seeing, because I'm seeing, you know, like how Rapunzel, this is how I see Sif's hair, you know, in the Disney movie she's got the plait, it's not too long, and it's got all flowers and lovely things in. I'm seeing her hair like that. Offer her something you have grown if you can. You know, if you do have a garden, if you're into that. You know, she's showing me tomatoes, she's showing me pea pods for some reason. Yeah, fruit and vegetables, things like that. Yeah, she likes wine and mead and things like that, but it's more the effort you put in. If you drew her a picture, that would be amazing. If you knitted her something, or you know, knitted something in her honour. For some reason she really likes knitting and spinning, even though that I know that's a Frigg thing as well. But yeah, she likes that. She likes animals too, like lambs. I'm seeing lambs, and it kind of makes sense with the fertility. And ducklings. She finds them adorable and tasty, she said. But when they're fully grown, hawks for some reason. I don't know why I'm seeing that. I don't know if there's anything else she wants me to say. The colour's pink and blue, as in pastel pink, pastel blue, which is normally what you'd give a baby. That's probably why, you know, when it's like a newborn, is it a boy or girl? You know, she likes both those things, you know. She's saying that, I don't know how true this is, but you know, when kids lose their milk teeth, we call them milk teeth in the UK, baby teeth. Well, at least where I'm from, maybe it's an old-fashioned thing, I think, milk teeth. But baby teeth, apparently they would give them to her. And also sometimes the elves, which is where we get the tooth fairy from, apparently. I don't know how true that is. I might have a Google after this. But yeah, you know, things to do with your baby as well. If you have a baby, you know, and you're working with her, that's so lovely. She would look after them for life as well. That's how she adopts a lot of her people, apparently. She showed me a baby rattle, but a silver baby rattle from back in the day. I don't know what else to say, really. So that's Sif and my experience with her. That's how I see her, and I've experienced her. She's came through for people. I've never worked with her. I've just spoke with her for other people. She seems like a very kind, caring, nurturing woman. Another mother sort of figure. And yeah, I hope it helped the person who was interested. She's always receptive to speak with people, even if you're not meant to be with her. I'm sure she wouldn't shun you or anything like that. So, yeah, I hope it helped. If there's anyone else you want me to talk about, please, you know, comment. Let me know. And until next time, stay safe, stay witchy. Bye.